Hello folks, so today we will discuss the topic number 2 under differential, topic number 3 rather, under differential equations. No? So previously we tried to solve and achieve how to eliminate arbitrary constants inside a function. No? So this time, we will try to find we will try to find the solutions to various differential equations. No, for this part, we have three objectives here. First is to verify that a particular function is a solution to the differential equation. Then we will try to find the solutions to initial and boundary value problems and families of curves. So, yung mga basics lang muna, no, in getting the solutions to differential equation. Okay, so we have here our problem number 1. Verify that x of t is equal to sine kt is a solution to the differential equation dx squared over dt squared plus k squared x is equal to 0. So when we are asked to verify that a certain function is a solution to the differential equation, our rule is the highest derivative determines how many times are we going to get the derivative of the function. In this case, no, so we have d squared x over dt squared. So obviously this is second derivative. So dalawang beses natin kukunin yung derivative ng ating given function. So we have here x is equal to sine kt. So ito yung ating base function. Then since nga no, dalawang beses natin kukunin yung derivative na to. So we have dx over dt since we are differentiating in terms of t. Okay, so the derivative of sine kt, diba, that is sine u du or sine u rather. The derivative of sine u is equal to cosine u du. So we need to identify what is our u. Obviously, that is kt, and the derivative of kt in respect to t is k. So we have k cosine kt. No? So retain yung u natin. Okay, so that's the first derivative. Let's find what is the second derivative. So, ganun pa rin, no? Same rule apply, no? The derivative of cosine u is negative sine u du. So, we have here, du is equal to k pa rin kasi kt pa rin naman yung u natin. So, we have k times k is k squared, di ba? So, times negative sine kt. So, this is equivalent to negative k squared sine kt. Yan. Tapos, what we will do is, di ba, dun sa ating given differential equation, we are going to substitute the derivatives that we found. And of course, the given function, kung nandoon siya sa given differential equation. So we have here, no, rewrite ko lang, d squared x over dt squared is equal to k, plus k squared x is equal to 0. So, let's try to find, no? So, substitute natin ang second derivative natin is equivalent to negative k squared sine kt. Then we have plus k squared. What is the value of x, no? Ito, yung first function natin, no? So we have sine kt is equal to 0. And obviously, no, since they have the same value, magkaiba lang ng sign, this will cancel out, diba? And will leave us 0 is equal to 0. Hence, x of t is a solution. Okay? Yun yung answer natin. Okay? Ayan. Next, no? So, I hope you guys got it. No? Medyo madali lang as long as you know the basic differentiation theorems or derivatives natin, no? Basic derivatives natin. So, wala tayong magiging problema dito. Now, next, we have here the given y triple, given DE is y triple prime minus 3y prime plus 2y is equal to 0. So, we're asked to find if y of x is equal to e raised to negative 2x, a solution to the given differential equation. So, ang highest natin is third derivative, meaning tatlong beses tayong magkukuha ng derivative. So, we have y is equal to e raised to negative 2x, and alam natin na ang derivative ng e raised to u, no, pag kinuha yung derivative, this is equivalent to eu du or e raised to u du. The derivative of negative 2x in respect to x is negative 2. So we have y prime is equal to negative 2 e raised to negative 2x. Sorry. Next, no? So let's find the second derivative. So we have, again, ano, yung natin is negative 2 pa rin, no? Negative 2x pa rin. So we have negative 2 times negative 2 is positive 4. E raised to negative 2x. And last, we have our y triple prime is equal to negative 8 e raised to negative 2x. No, yan. Then, let us substitute. No, rewrite ko lang yung given. We have here y triple prime minus 3y prime plus 2y is equal to 0. So we have negative 8 e raised to negative 2x minus 3 times what is y prime. No? So that is negative 2 e raised to negative 2x. Pwede nyo naman lagyan ng parenthesis, no? Kung nalilito kayo. Then plus, we have 2 times y. No? What is y? E raised to negative 2x is equal to 0. Tapos let us simplify. No? So we have negative 8 e raised to negative 2x. We have plus 6 e raised to 2x or negative 2x. Then we have plus 2 e raised to negative 2x is equal to 0. They all share the same variable, e raised to negative 2x, so we can combine their coefficients. So we have negative 8 plus 6 is negative 2. Then we have plus 2 is equal to 0. Meaning this whole function is actually equivalent to 0. So we have 0 is equal to 0. Therefore, y of x is a solution. Ayan. Okay, so I hope you guys got it, no? Madali lang yan, substitute lang. As long as tama yung pagkuha natin ng derivative, wala tayong magiging problema. Okay, next example. So we have here our third example. We have the given differential equation for x squared y double prime plus 12xy prime plus 3y is equal to 0. We're asked to find if y of x is equal to x raised to negative 3 over 2, a solution to the DE. So we have our y is equal to, x raised to negative 3 over 2. So what is our highest derivative? Obviously, we have y double prime. So 2 times lang tayo the derivative. No? So we have y prime is equal to negative 3 over 2. X raised to negative 5 over 2. Saan nang galing to? Diba if we have x raised to n or u raised to n rather, para mas general, no? Pag ginawa natin yung derivative niyan, we will have nu raised to n minus 1 du. And u here is x. What's the derivative of x in respect to x? That is equal to 1. Kaya hindi na natin siya sinulat. No? So we have here y double prime is equal to negative 3 over 2 times negative 5 over 2. So that is equivalent to 15 over 4. X raised to negative 7 over 2. No? So magma-minus 1 lang tayo dun sa mga exponents natin dahil dito sa chain rule natin. No? So we have completed, then let us validate. No? So we have 4. Let me erase this one, no, para magkasya. Dito ko nalalagay sa baba. Ayan. So we have here 4x squared y double prime plus 12xy prime plus 3y is equal to 0. Then let us substitute. So we have 4x squared. We have our y double prime is equal to 15 over 4x raised to negative 7 over 2. Then we have plus 12x times, what is y prime? That is negative 3 over 2. X raised to negative 5 over 2. Plus 3 times x raised to negative 3 over 2 is equal to 0. No? So, cancel yung 4. And ito naman, 6 yung may iwan. No? So, yan, let's combine. No? So, we have 15. X squared times x raised to negative 7 over 12. So, pag-a-add lang natin yung numerator, rather the exponent. So, we'll have x raised to negative 3 over 2. Okay, so we have 6 times negative 3, that is negative 18. x raised to negative 3 over 2 as well. So x times x raised to negative 5 over 2. Then we have plus 3x raised to negative 3 over 2 is equal to 0. Alam naman natin, no? 15, same yung variable. So we can simplify the exponents. We have 15 minus 8 minus 18 that is negative 3 plus 3 is equal to 0. So cancel na ulit to. So we have 0 is equal to 0. Meaning, no? Meaning, y of x is a solution. Ayan. Okay? So, malinaw tayo dun sa solutions to the differential equation, no, validating the solutions. No, so, dito naman, at this example, no, we're asked to find what is the solution. No? At a given, meron tayong dalawang klase ng solution, by the way. No? In solving differential equations, we always get two answers, possible answers, depending on the given of the problem. No? So, we have the general solution and the particular solution. So, the general solution, yan yung pinakauna natin nakukuha at lagi natin nakukuha, no, in solving the differential equation. So, kaya yan yung merong arbitrary constant pagka na-solve natin. Then, the particular solution, yan naman yung kapag meron tayong tinatawag na initial value at saka boundary value. When we say initial value, that is the value of y at x is equal to 0. Just like this one, no? Initial value to. So, we have y is equal to 6 when x is equal to 0. Then, we have the boundary value naman kapag x is not equal to 0, no? Other values. Okay, so, boundary value yung tawag natin. Okay, so, let's try to solve this differential equation. So, we have dy over dx, yun yung equivalent ng y prime, is equal to 8 sine 4x. Then, multiply natin yung dx, no? Para mapunta siya dito, no? We can integrate, no? So, or get the antiderivative, no? So, we have dy is equal to 8 sine 4x dx. Then, let's get the antiderivative. No? So, the antiderivative of dy is obviously y. The antiderivative of 8 sine 4x dx, no? So, we will use the form, integral ng sine u du. Diba? So, we will get negative cosine u plus c. Diba? So, our u here is 4x, the derivative of, or rather, the differential of 4x is 4 dx. So, we have 8 here, and the factor of 8 is 4 and 2, no? So, we can get the 4 and leave the 2. No? So, we will have 2 multiplied to the integral of 4 sine 4x dx, no? So, we have negative cosine times negative cosine 4x. Okay, then of course, plus c. So, we have here y is equal to negative 2 cosine 4x plus c. And this is our general solution. So, general solution ang tawag natin dito. Okay? So, basta may plus c, automatic general solution. Next, no? So, we are also asked to find what is the particular solution, no? So, we are going to use the initial value. So, at y is equal to 6 when x is equal to 0, no? So, yan yung kanyang notation. So, substitute lang natin siya dun sa general solution for us to solve what is the value of the arbitrary constant. So, we have 6 is equal to negative 2 cosine ng 4 times 1, or rather 4 times 0 plus c. And alam natin, 4 times 0 is 0, cosine of 0 is equal to 1, no? Positive 1. So, therefore, we will have 2 times negative 2 times 1, that is negative 2. Then, transpose c is equal to 6 plus 2, which is equal to 8. No? So, we're just going to substitute it back to the general solution. So, we have y is equal to negative 2 cosine 4x plus 8. No? So, this is our particular solution. Okay? So, in solving differential equations, guys, hindi na kailangan sabihin kung general solution or particular solution yung hinahanap. No? Meron tayong keywords or palatandaan to know if we are asked to find the general solution or the particular solution. Just like this one, no? We have y double prime is equal to 12x squared at y of 0 is equal to 1 and y prime of 0 is equal to 2. Pag nakakita kayo ng ganito, this is an initial value problem again. No, pag nakakita kayo ng ganito, automatic particular solution ang hinahanap. No, so we'll have y double prime is equal to 12x squared. Then let's get the antiderivative. The antiderivative of y double prime is, of course, obviously, y prime. The antiderivative of 12x squared dx, kasi we are integrating in terms of x, no? So, we'll have is equal to 12x cubed over 3 plus c sub 1. Bakit c sub 1? Kasi mag-i-integrate pa tayo ulit later and magkaibang arbitrary constant yung makukuha natin doon. Okay, so cancel to. Just give us 4. So y prime is equal to 4x cubed plus c sub 1. Then let's get again the antiderivative, no, of this function. So this time buo siya, no? Hindi natin pwedeng iwan si c1 lang kasi kasama na siya sa value ng y prime. No, so we have y, no, is equal to the antiderivative of 4x cubed dx is 4 times x raised to 4 over 4. So, makakancel lang yung 4 liter. Plus c1x. Remember that the derivative of a constant multiplied to dx is equal to c times x, no? Or the constant multiplied to x. Then plus c sub 2. No? So, yan yung dalawang arbitrary constant natin. Okay? So, we have the general solution but we are not after the general solution. So, we need to find the particular solution. Paano pag ganito, no? Dalawa yung ating arbitrary constant. So, we're going to look at the initial value problems or dun sa given, no? So, we have two conditions here. Y of 0 is equal to 1 and y prime of 0 is equal to 2. So, of course, you need to solve first. Yung isa lang yung hahanapin mo, no? And in this case, ano yung isa lang? No, yung y prime natin. So, we can use at y prime of 0 is equal to 2. No, so we have y prime is equal to 4x cubed plus c sub 1. Then we have 2 is equal to 4 times 0 cubed plus c sub 1. So, obviously, cancel na yan. No? So, we have c1 is equal to 2. No? So, we can substitute. So, we have y is equal to, by the way, cancel na to. No? So, we have x to the 4th plus 2x kasi that's the value of c1 then plus c2. This is the only time that we can solve for c2. Now using the other condition at y of 0 is equal to 1, no? So let's double check. Yes, y of 0 is equal to 1. So we have y, or rather 1. Okay, so sulat ko muna. Y is equal to x to the 4th plus 2x plus c sub 2. Then we have 1 is equal to 0 to the 4th plus 2 times 0 plus c2. And obviously, puro 0 na to, no? So, cancelled na yan. Then, of course, c2 is equal to 1. So, substitute lang ulit natin, pabalik dito na, no? Dito na sa x to the 4th plus 2x plus c2. Kasi yun, c2 na lang hinahanap natin dito. So, you have y is equal to x to the 4th plus 2x plus 1. Ayan. This is our answer, no, to this particular problem. Okay? So, ganun lang siya kadali, no? Kung kanina, puro tayo derivative, dito naman, kinukuha natin yung integral or the antiderivative, no? Kasi, ang hinahanap na natin dito is the actual solution. We are not verifying, no? Kasi kanina, nagve-verify lang tayo, eh. So, dito, nahanap na natin yung actual solution. Okay? So, let's go to the last problem, no? This is one example for a family of curves, no? So, prove that the circle x plus 1 quantity squared plus y minus 3 quantity squared is equal to c squared is a member of the family of solutions to y prime is equal to negative of x plus 1 quantity all over y minus 3. So, this is the function of the circle that we're going to verify, no? Kung solution nga ba siya nitong DE na to, no? Yan. So, let's express both the function and the derivative in terms of y, no? So, we have here, sulat ko lang. For the ano muna, for the circular function muna, or function of the circle, we have x plus 1 quantity squared plus y minus 3 quantity squared is equal to c squared. No, however, c is an arbitrary constant. No, so an arbitrary constant raised to any exponent is actually equal to another arbitrary constant. No, so just say simply, no, for the sake of simplicity, c na lang. No, so we have x plus 1 squared plus y minus 3 squared is equal to c. Then transpose natin yung x plus 1 squared sa kabila kasi nga y lang yung hinahabol natin sa left side, no? So we have y minus 3 quantity squared is equal to c minus x plus 1 quantity squared. So let's get the square root para matanggal natin yung exponent nung y minus 3, no? Para ma-isolate natin yung value ng y. So we have here, ayan. So this one's cancelled. Yan. So we have y minus 3 is equal to the square root of c minus x plus 1 quantity squared. Oops, sorry. Yan. No, so last is let's isolate negative, or rather let's isolate y from the other terms. So transpose natin yung negative 3. So we have y is equal to positive 3. Then plus minus. Bakit siya naging plus minus? Kasi 'di ba radical to. So dalawang root yung kailangan natin. So the negative and the positive root. So we have c plus minus x plus 1 quantity squared. Okay? So we need to validate kung lalabas ba to when we solve the differential equation, no? So we have here dy over dx, no? Ano ko na? Is equal to negative x plus 1 all over y minus 3. So, paano natin sa-solve to? We need to isolate all the x from one side and the y on the other side. So, simply cross-multiply lang. Pero not all the time cross-multiply, ha? Nagkataon lang na dito is simply cross-multiplication will do. So, we have here y minus 3 dy is equal to negative x plus 1 dx. Okay, so let's get the antiderivative. So for this, no, we can actually, instead of distributing pa, no, actually we can get the ano, no, ang tawag dito, the integral or the antiderivative as a composite function. When we say as a composite function, ititreat natin siya as integral of u du. So let's see if it satisfies this condition. U here is y minus 3. The differential of y minus 3 is dy. So okay na tayo dun sa una. Next, we have x plus 1. So the differential of x plus 1 is dx. So very good na tayo. No, so we can proceed with integral of u du, which is equal to u squared over 2 plus c. No, so we have y minus 3 quantity squared all over 2. No? So, huwag nyo kakalimutan doon. Then we have negative x plus 1 quantity squared all over 2 plus c. Okay? So, alisin natin yung 2 dito, no? I will multiply positive 2, no? Para matanggal natin yung denominator. So, we have y minus 3 squared is equal to negative x plus 1 squared plus 2c. And since c is an arbitrary constant, no, any constant multiplied to the arbitrary constant will just be absorbed. This will just be equal to simply c. No, basta gano'n, no, pag arbitrary constant, mapa maging exponent, mapa maging base, or mapa mag-operate tayo ng isang constant. Basta constant is, absorb lang siya nung arbitrary constant. So we will have y minus 3 squared is equal to c, commutative property of addition. So pagpalitin ko lang ng position, x plus 1 squared para mas maayos tingnan. No? So let's get the square root. So cancel na to. Guys, hindi nakaka-cancel yung square root tsaka yung squared nung x plus 1 kasi meron tayong c tsaka minus, ha. Ayan. So we will have y minus 3 is equal to square root ng c minus x plus 1 quantity squared. Ayan. Okay, then Then, isolate natin. So, we'll have y is equal to positive 3 plus minus square root ng c minus x plus 1 squared. Ayan, no? So, let's validate, no? So, we have here our two functions, no? So, are they the same? Yes, obviously, they are the same, no? So, hence, since they are the same, the circle, kahit ganito na lang, no? The circle is a member. Ganun lang, no? Ganun lang kasimple. Okay, so that's it, no? That's the solutions to differential equations using the different ways, no? Or I mean the different forms or cases in solving in validating the solution to the differential equation. So next topic, we will start with the solutions to first order differential equations, no? So we will start with variable separable, then we'll proceed with homogeneous coefficients, exact equations, integrating factors, Bernoulli's equation, so on and so forth, no? So, stay tuned. Okay, stay safe and God bless.